Hi, nice to see you guys again. I'm Zen. Um, Making this video to inform you guys and make sure you guys are on the same page. And I want to inform you that mistakes can be made during sparring. Many of you had those egos. Many of you had that pride. Some of you are just fine, humble. You wonder why. You try your hardest. You did the best you can. You've been training for a long time now. It doesn't really matter what your skill sets are, your ranks. And if you want to know why you're taking all the beatings, no matter what you get, and no matter how many beat downs and takedowns and strikes get to your partner, problem answered. This is a high quality, very expensive glove here. 16 ounces, and it's got extra thick padding. And mistakes I have made, which you're about to find out. When I'm sparring, I wonder why I get hit too hard and I still go in at it. These extra padding built for comfort, especially those who have joint problems or arthritis on their wrists and everything else, no matter how hard they've hit and everything else. And today I've been sparring with my boxing spar partner. I do mixed martial arts and other stuff. And he tried on these gloves for the first time. And he realized what the problem was. So when you think your partner is not hitting hard enough based upon his technique and work, it's because you are using regular gloves and a certain original size. These gloves were built and made to protect my spar partners. Extra padding, extra thickness and protection. I'm taking all the beatings and I'm taking all hard hits. These are 16 ounces. And my spar partners are wearing non-special gloves, and they're actually 12 to 14 to 12 ounces, 10 ounces. And I'm the one trying to protect my spar partners out of respect for the dojo and my spar partners, with no intention to harm our spar partners, but to work with them and help them succeed. But imagine if I changed these gloves. I've competed in tournaments and I've sparred with these gloves. And imagine when you found out you gave your opponent at the tournaments the best that you can, and it didn't do anything to them. Because why? These are special Hayabusa, well, in the name brand gloves, built for protection and everything else and comfort. So if I had on regular gloves without all the padding, but for wrist comfort, and I was fighting or sparring, and they were actually 14 ounces instead of 16, you will feel the damage and the effects. And all this time I've been sparring and everything else, you see, I've had this spar partner of mine, and every time he let the open, I've constantly accidentally messed up his eye so many times. But if I'm not using these gloves, 16 ounces, and I'm using 14 ounces, regular gloves, doesn't matter name brand, he would have got more through the poked eye. Trust me, I know what I'm saying, because there's been times where I've caught my partners and landed combos and stuff. They might think my strikes are not powerful enough. They don't have enough power in it. I'm not hitting hard enough. It's because these are protecting you. And some equipment are made to protect others and give comfort and useful practices. Other equipments are made for damage and impact. So I've learned a lesson, and hopefully I'm giving everybody else the heads up who think they don't have confidence in themselves, because you do. There are some things that need to be checked, and everybody should be responsible and should know for the maintenance, sanitary, and usage of their own equipments, and everything should be updated. So if you've hit your partner in the nose or the mouth and he's not bleeding but he's red, and he's hit you twice as hard for hitting him back because you're sparring and you're bleeding and you're marked, it's because you're not using the right equipment. You can get into fights and everything else, professional fights or whatever, sparring. It's time for a change. See, these, and maybe if I can get some better gloves than these, maybe smaller, no matter what you try, then, they're going to feel the effect, and they're going to think, hitting them hard on delivery on purpose. You can punch a heavy bag, but will it feel the effect in the force? Yes. Can you try to damage it as far as you can? Yes. Truth is, it's not enough damage you can give, because these are padded. And before I end this statement, please remember to respect your gym, your facility, your spar partners at all times, with no intentional means to harm you or harm others, okay? Please respect each other at all times, and remember to keep your guards up. If your spar partners is not feeling it or taking damages, and if you get hit in the counter, sometimes your defense is your best offense. And what's not going to change anything are the kicks, because if you're using shin guards, there's no effects in them, because every shin guard is built in the same way, and the kicking is different than punching. But it's these gloves that's got to be changed, because many of you think you feel cheated out of something. You gave your best shot. No matter the force, you can hit somebody, but it's going to damage them? No. They're going to feel it, but it's going to have no effect on them. Why? Because your partner is using gloves made to hurt you. And there are some things that should not be used, and there are some things that should be used during sparring and during competitions. Just thought I should let you know. It's Friday. Have a great evening. Remember to respect your spar partners at all times. If your instructor tells you, like sparring 50-50, do not alter it, or someone else will get hurt. Maybe disrespecting. Okay? Something must be done. Peace. My name is Zen.